je suis un humain bizarre. Hi guys, welcome back to Life with Meg. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a little bit of an overview about my exchange, answering some questions you have, and giving you a bit of advice for future exchange students. It's really just a video all about exchange, but mainly my first 2 months in France. Can you freaking believe that? Which means I'm almost halfway done with this whole exchange. Wowzers. Before I get into this video, I just want to say I haven't actually found a place to film in my room, so excuse the background. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. At the end of 2018, start of 2019, I decided I wanted to go on an exchange to France. I didn't know much about it at the start, but I got looking into it, and I think in about 2 weeks I was filling out the paperwork, ready to start this adventure. So after all the paperwork was finished, we had to go to Sydney for my visa. After Sydney, I was pretty much ready to rock and roll. After that, it was a matter of playing the waiting game. And so, the time came to say goodbye. I said, see you later. I went and did the craziest thing I think I'm ever going to do in my whole life. And I spent a week in Paris.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, France.
And then I came to my host family. Okay, so now you have a little bit of an overview of what happened. I'm not very good at explaining things, if you have realised. But now let's get into my first 2 months living with my family. Throughout these 2 months, I have seen so many things, experienced so many emotions, made so many friends, and made even more memories. So I got here, sort of settled in a bit. I had 2 days until I started my first day of school. Nerves were going crazy. Like the day before, fine, no nerves at all. The day of, I was so nervous and so emotional, and I was like, oh my god, I want to go home. But we pushed through and we got there. My first week of school was really difficult, but with patience and resilience, I pushed through. As the weeks went by, school was getting a lot easier as I understood more and got a bit more understanding of the culture and the language. And then I went through a really bad homesick stage. And if you're an exchange student, you would understand, like, it's not just missing your family. Like, yeah, you're gonna miss your family, but like, it's the overwhelming of the language. If you're in a country with a new language, you're like so young and far from home, and like your parents aren't always going to be there. And then like after that big homesick stage, I got over it. I started like, wow, I'm in France. I was like, whoa. And then I got taken on a camping trip with my host family and some of their friends. Absolutely amazing. It was so amazing, and I was so fortunate to be able to experience French camping, because where I live we camp a lot. So I was like, what's this going to be like? I'm kind of interested. And it was so interesting to be able to experience camping, like what we do, but like in a different culture, like with different things. Like I said, I'm really not good at explaining things. And then I got taken to St. Malo, little trips to Rennes. I've done so much in the past 2 months, I can't even explain it all in one video. Like, I'm just, yeah. A series of challenges of an exchange student. Okay, so everyone's asked me some questions and I decided to make like a little overall view of the challenges an exchange student will experience during their exchange for future exchange students, or just if you're interested. Probably the main one is homesickness. It's normal to miss your family and your friends. Like, you're so far away and like you can't always talk to them because there is a time difference for some people. And like the times you might need your family, like your parents, they won't always be there. Like, they might be sleeping and doing something else, but they will always be there for you, just not 24/7. I found homesickness for me was worse at the start because it's so overwhelming with the language and you're tired and you might be jet lagged and everything's new and you're just like, oh my god. But here are some advice for you if you want to get over your homesickness. Well, like, you won't ever get over it. You'll always have days where you feel homesick. I know I do too. But like, here are some ways to help you feel a little less homesick. Stay busy. Tell your host family. They're there to like support you through this journey. Cry. Literally, cry. Get those feelings out. Journaling helps me clear my thoughts and clear my head. So like, I've got a journal now and like, I'll try once a week, but if I'm homesick, I'll always turn to my journal and like get out and write 2 pages worth of writing. Like, and after that, it's like all my thoughts are out of my head and life is great. Talk to your local coordinator. Like, they know how you feel. They are there for you. If you don't feel comfortable talking to your host family, that's what they're there for, your local coordinator. I found for me, running was I'm still on exchange, is my go-to thing if I've had a bad day or if I'm feeling homesick. Like, I'll always go for a run, and like after that, I'm that tired, I won't really want to think about anything. Or if you don't like running, like, do something you love, like draw, paint. Just ring your family, like FaceTime them, FaceTime your friends. I know everyone's like, oh, you shouldn't ring your family and friends often, but if you really need it, you really need it. The next thing is the language barrier. If you're going to a country that speaks a different language than your mother tongue, it's going to be frustrating at the start, but you got to remember you're not used to being around you're around your language 24/7. You're not going to be used to hearing it all, and the language you learn in class, it's not going to be the same because people have slang and abbreviations and you won't understand, and they'll talk too fast and you won't be used to their accent, and you're going to get really frustrated, but you just got to push through and fight for that language. At times you may feel like you're not improving in your language, but you've got to give it time. Like, you're not going to be fluent overnight. You're not going to understand that person overnight. Like, it's, for me, I've been here for 2 months. I'm still not fluent, but like, I can definitely tell I'm understanding a lot better. My friends have said I'm talking a lot better. Like, it's not going to happen overnight. It is going to take time. Don't be afraid to speak the language. You're there to learn and everyone's going to understand. One thing you need to make sure you do is ask if you don't understand. Like, there's no point just going, yeah, I understand, yeah. You will get used to it, like, after 1 month. Like, you'll get used to the accents, you'll get used to certain people talking, you'll get used to the whole, this isn't English, this is a whole different language sort of thing. No one will judge you. Like, now let's get on to fitting in. For some people, like when you start school or university or like in your host family, you won't know how to act. Be yourself, but keep in mind their culture. Try not, like, you might not find it offensive, but like, keep in mind that some things you do in your home country may be offensive to your host country. One very important thing is don't change who you are to try and fit in. Share your culture. And moving on to overall advice, you will have down days, but you just got to remember that you will go home. It's only temporary and it will pass. You're guaranteed to see your natural family and your friends in your home country again, like very soon. But you don't exactly know when you're going to see your host family, your friends in your host country. So you got to make the most of it. You got to take all those opportunities that are handed at you, thrown at you. No matter how much you don't want to do it, I'm telling you, do it. You just got to make the most of it. You just got to do everything that is thrown at you. Like, I can't stress enough, if you just stay in your room all day or like just don't do anything, you won't, like, yeah, okay, still you're in a different country, that's pretty cool, but like you won't have those memories to take home with you. And passionate here, you just gotta do it. I just want to say, if you're watching this and you've had any thought or you're interested in something like an exchange, do it. 2 months ago, I wasn't who I am standing here now. I was not really aware of different cultures in the world, or I kind of only really thought about Australia. Learning a different language, as hard as it is such an amazing thing to be able to interact with a different culture and just be able to share everything, like share your culture to the world. Amazing. Like, I can't tell you how amazing it is to be able to speak a different language other than your mother tongue. And this whole 2 months of like emotions and experiences and memories, like it's added up to make me who I am right now. I can't really explain it, but I'm more aware of things happening in the world. I'm more aware of who I am and who I want to be. We are going to finish this video now. I'm sorry, I promise life gets busy in France. I promise I will film videos more often for you guys. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, guys. And if you liked this video, thumbs up. If you have any other questions you want me to answer, comment down below. And I am more than happy to make another video answering your questions or about my exchange anytime you want. For the time being, thank you for watching. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day and more good things come your way. Bam, I'm intelligent. Why am I so weird? Je suis un humain bizarre. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you next time, and